Some rapid fire questions.
Yeah, we got MLS Rivalry Week this week, so there's some rapid fire questions on the Montreal Impact and Toronto FC. I guess we'll start off. Do you have a sweetest victory over Montreal? Which one stands out the most to you?
The 6-1 was it? When Dero scored the hat trick. That was the best one.
What's your favorite thing about the city of Montreal?
Casino.
What's your least favorite thing about the city of Montreal?
I don't really have a least favorite thing. The roads are all in French, I guess. I don't know.
Which player, is there a player on the other team that you admire the most or respect the most, and who would that be?
I think Piatti is a really good player.
Piatti? Is there a favorite Toronto-Montreal rivalry moment aside from soccer? Maybe Habs-Leafs or something?
Yeah, Habs-Leafs is always a fun game, and it's fun to go to the bar with your friends and watch that game, for sure.
Who's the best Canadian player of all time in your opinion, both male and female?
Oof. All time, I will say it's a toss-up for male between Dero and Apostle Terry.
And for women?
And for women, Christine Sinclair.
So, Canadian women's national team now in the quarterfinals. Do they have what it takes to make the finals? And if so, who will be their hero?
I think they have what it takes. People are saying, offensively it hasn't really come yet, but I think if that gets clicking, then they're a dangerous team. And the player to take them there, I really admire Ashley Lawrence, I think her name is, in the middle. She's a very good player.
During a bye weekend, what's the best thing for a player to do in the city of Toronto?
Just enjoy all the patios on College Street, I guess. Yeah.
Who would you say is the best band or artist or singer who's come out of the city of Toronto?
Drake.
Drake. And the most controversial of them all, what is your thoughts on poutine? Good, bad?
I like poutine. I mean, it's not my favorite thing in the world, but I like it. I'll eat it.
Okay.
Is that it?
I got mine. Yeah. All right. I guess we can do more serious questions.
Serious
Montreal coming up this weekend. How important is it for you guys to find a positive result after the weekend loss against New York?
It's very important. I think the bye week we had kind of slowed us down a bit, and so we kind of want to get out of that now. And I mean, we're excited. We're happy to play. We have another game 4 days later, and against our rival. So it's an important game for us, and it's definitely a game that we not only want to win, but we want to perform really well.
Does it help when there's familiarity with your opponents? I mean, New York is a team that you guys have never played against before, but Montreal is already a team you've played a couple times this year. Does that help in terms of preparing for a match or even performing in them?
Yeah, of course. It always helps. The more you play a team, the more you get to know them, and the more you get to know their strengths and weaknesses. So, yeah, it definitely helps playing them all the time, but at the same time, it's never the same game every time we play them. So we'll always have to adjust, just as they will have to.
Looking back at the two Dominica games, can you assess how Canada did over that series and going forward? I mean, where do you think this team is headed? How comfortable are you with the team?
I think we did what we set out to do. We accomplished what we set out to do, and the first game we knew it wasn't going to be an easy game because there's a lot of conditions, that affected the game that maybe made it hard on us. For example, the field wasn't the best. It was very big, and that actually kind of helped us. But at the same time, it's always hard playing in one of those countries. So we got a good 2-0 result, and it could have been way more, to be honest. And then at home, we did exactly what we wanted to do. We wanted to press them and take control of the game, and I think we dominated the whole game. And I think this is good momentum going into the Gold Cup, and I think if we take that, all these games, not only the Dominica games, but the games before that we've been winning, then I think we're in good shape for the tough games that come up.
I know it's only 2 games, but what did you make of Tesho when he came in?
I thought he was excellent. He's physically really gifted, and his athleticism is really, really good, and it helps us a lot. And maybe that's what our team was kind of missing on the wings a little bit, but It all depends on how we want to play and how we want to play each game. But we know now that if we need a winger with athleticism, we have him, and he did really well. He got the goal and assist, I think, in the second game. So he's really good.
Do you know when you leave, John? Like, when do you go join camp?
I'm not sure. I mean, I'm still waiting for the roster to be named. So I would guess sometime after the DC game, probably. That's when everybody will get together.